Taylor had shared with her fans that this would be her last tour before she welcomed her children into the world. The news was met with an outpouring of love, support, and bittersweet emotions. For many, this tour was a chance to connect one last time before she entered this new phase, a phase that would undoubtedly change everything. With every performance, Taylor poured her heart and soul into the music, each song resonating with the audience in a way that felt deeply personal. Her lyrics, often laced with themes of love, loss, and growth, took on new meaning as she sang them with the knowledge that she was stepping away from the spotlight, if only for a while. The crowd sang along, their voices rising in unison, creating a symphony of support and appreciation. It was a moment of collective catharsis, a celebration of her artistry and the impact she had on countless lives. In the midst of the excitement, there was an undercurrent of sadness. Taylor's fans knew that this tour represented more than just a series of concerts. It was a farewell to the version of herself that had captivated the world for so long. As she looked out at the sea of faces illuminated by the stage lights, she could feel the love radiating from her supporters. They had stood by her through every triumph and heartbreak, and now they were there to witness her transition into motherhood. Throughout the tour, Taylor made it a point to connect with her fans on a deeper level. During one concert, she paused between songs to share her feelings about the journey ahead. Her voice quivered with emotion as she spoke about the dreams she had for her children, her hopes for the kind of mother she wanted to be, and the love she already felt for them. The crowd listened intently, their hearts swelling with admiration for the woman on stage, who was not just a superstar, but also a relatable human being facing the same joys and fears as any expectant mother. Each night on stage felt like a celebration of life, love, and the power of music to bring people together. Taylor shared stories from her past, reflecting on her own childhood and the lessons she had learned along the way. She encouraged her fans to embrace their own journeys, to pursue their dreams passionately, and to never underestimate the strength that lies within them. In those moments, it became clear that she was not just saying goodbye to her career. She was passing on a legacy of empowerment and authenticity. As the tour progressed, the emotional weight of her decision became more palpable. Taylor often found herself lost in thought, contemplating the changes that awaited her. The thought of bringing new life into the world filled her with both excitement and trepidation. She knew that motherhood would bring its own set of challenges, but she was ready to embrace them wholeheartedly. The love she felt for her unborn children was unlike anything she had ever experienced, and it fueled her performances with a depth of emotion that resonated with her audience. On the final night of the tour, the atmosphere was charged with a mix of joy and melancholy. As the last notes of her final song faded into the night, Taylor stood at center stage, tears glistening in her eyes. The crowd erupted into applause, a standing ovation that felt like a warm embrace. In that moment, she understood the profound impact she had made, not just as an artist, but as a person who had connected with so many hearts. With a heavy heart, she took a moment to express her gratitude. She thanked her fans for their unwavering support, for the memories they had created together, and for the love they had shown her throughout the years. Taylor spoke candidly about the journey ahead, acknowledging that while she was stepping away from the stage, she would carry their love with her always. It was a promise that she would return, not just as an artist, but as a mother, ready to share a new chapter of her life with them. As the final notes echoed and the lights dimmed, Taylor stepped off the stage, feeling a sense of closure and fulfillment. She had poured her heart into every performance, left everything on the stage, and now it was time to embrace the next phase of her life. With her heart full of love and anticipation, she looked forward to the adventure of motherhood, knowing that while she would be stepping back from the spotlight, the love and connection with her fans would never fade. In that moment, she understood that this tour was not just a farewell, it was a celebration of love, life, and the beautiful journey that lay ahead. As she prepared to welcome her children into the world, Taylor Swift knew that she was ready for whatever came next, carrying the love of her fans and the memories of her music in her heart. And as she closed the chapter on this part of her life, she felt an overwhelming sense of hope for the future, one filled with laughter, love, and the joy of motherhood.